time to reveal our completely new drop, releasing in a few months. The team has been really excited about the idea of adding a new biome.
New biome?
We created one with its
Hell
own
yeah!
mood and identity.
Oh. The music's really creepy.
During daytime,
Oh.
it's quiet.
That's kind of cool. It's like a creepy forest. Is this gonna be like a haunted forest?
Like almost serene in the new Pale Garden.
The Pale Garden. Okay. That's interesting.
While you might feel calm walking around in this forest, there's also an eerie
Dude, that looks really creepy. Oh, dude, there's a mansion next to it. I wonder if mansions are gonna have like a chance to spawn in the Pale Garden biome.
In this forest, there's also an eerie mood.
Yeah, look, there's a mansion there. Right there. This is a mansion in the Pale Garden. I guess they have a chance to spawn in the Pale Garden now, too. That's nice.
Something isn't quite right.
Yeah, obviously something's not quite right with this biome. It's fucking
when darkness
creepier.
falls, you indeed feel another side of this place. Like the hanging moss shifts from being pretty to really spooky, and you realize...
Actually, yeah, she's right. That does get really spooky looking at nighttime.
You're not alone. There's something lurking in the shadows.
What? What was that noise?
So everything about this biome feels unfamiliar, and this is by design.
I mean, it just looks like a normal, like, kind of, almost kind of swampy-like biome, but it is creepy. It's familiar, but creepy.
We want you to feel a bit curious and
it's giving me, like, Uncanny Valley vibes.
Why is it so different from everything else? What do we need it for the...
I mean, it's not really different. It's just a, like, kind of, like, swampy-looking area.
Biome is to have, like, a low visibility, and we've created the pale hanging...
Okay, I get the low visibility thing with the moss that's hanging down. I like that a lot. Also, it seems like the sky goes gray, which is interesting.
This really inhibits, like, how much you can see and how far you can see, but you can still walk through it. So you're traversing through
this is like a very, very dense forest. I like it.
But you don't know what will be behind the hanging moss.
Yeah, it's...
And it looks like they're using the same trees as the dark oak, but they're a different...
Find everything.
They're a different color wood.
But you don't know what will be behind.
Maybe this is like light oak?
The hanging moss.
Yeah, it gives you kind of a strange feeling.
Which is kind of, I feel like, serves the same purpose as birch. But birch is a little bit more on the tan side. So you know what? Yeah, no, we don't have this color of wood. This is going to be nice.
It's unnaturally quiet and a feeling of something.
It is very eerie.
Going on here.
Very Uncanny Valley and eerie. I don't like those weird, like, noises that sound like they're coming from the trees, though. It's not... It genuinely, like the lady said before, it sounds like something is lurking in the woods.
I really like the ambiance of the new biome. It invokes really those eerie and spooky feelings.
Yes,
it's definitely very spooky.
And
I hope this comes out for October.
Turns out there actually is something lurking in the shadows.
Oh?
The creaking.
The creaking? Oh my god! The creaking? I see the eyeballs, but... It's a tree man thing! With 3 eyeballs! Okay.
It's our first tree-like creature, and it's almost like it's camouflaging in the Pale Garden. And when it's dark at night, it's kind of hard to see it except those, like, elusive...
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a fucking weeping angel. It attacks you when you look away.
It also interacts with those trees, which is super fun.
Yeah,
but if you look at it, it looks like it stops.
New book that it
I'm gonna see if I'm right. I think I'm right here. Yeah, it doesn't attack you.
When you approach the creaking, you can actually realize that it doesn't take any damage, and when
they don't take damage,
you try to hit it, it points you somewhere in the canopies. That's where basically the creaking heart is, and that's what controls the mob.
Oh, that is cool.
One of the main themes of the Pale Garden and its inhabitants.
Can you silk touch it, though?
Is that there's a lot of content.
If you could silk touch the creaking heart, whatever it is, and move it to your base, you could have some pretty good defense if you're playing with friends.
Contrast from the rest of the world. So when we made the creaking, we also wanted it to feel unfamiliar and different from other mobs, which is why we made it more
It's just a woodman in the shape of an S.
asymmetric.
Well, actually a 5.
To really go on this point of
It's a woodman.
being different from everything else.
I wish they would do more stuff like this. Why doesn't Minecraft do more stuff like this? Bro, I want Minecraft to do way more things like this. This is fucking cool.
The creaking doesn't exist on its own. It's more of like a puppet of the new block, the creaking heart.
So the creaking heart and its creaking puppet really comes with a new
Please,
combat
Silk, touch it.
challenge or combat mechanic, both in the way that you need to destroy the heart block.
Okay, you
to
can
actually
destroy it.
Kill the creaking.
But can you
and
Silk
also,
touch
of course,
it?
that the creaking only moves when you look away.
So
I was right, it is like a weeping angel.
don't blink.
Oh my god, he said the thing, don't blink. That's the meme. The Doctor Who meme, don't blink.
I really like the sandboxiness of the creaking heart. So if I use Silk Touch, you
Thank you!
obtain it and then you can place it anywhere you want.
I was really hoping you
Wow.
could do that.
So if you want to be as evil as the creaking heart itself, you can place it and make your friends really
That is so
terrified.
nice. That is really
To
disturbing,
embrace
though.
the quietness of Minecraft, we added ambient sounds for this biome that only plays during the night, that comes from the
Oh.
blocks that surrounds you.
That's really
Um,
interesting.
That will make an even more creepier experience for the player. And to do that, you need to play with the silence and the contrast of the silence and the sounds. So to
Oh
make
man, that's
creaking,
creepy.
I gathered a lot of creaky stuff that will make creaky sounds. Obviously,
I
the
really like the
biggest thing
creaking.
we
I think it's a
gather
cool mob.
would
They
be
need to
twigs
do
and
more
stuff
like that.
deadly.
I also hope they eventually like bring over the Minecraft Dungeons mobs. I definitely think they have like some big potential if they bring them over.
Leaves to get rustling and creaking. But I also recorded salty sticks, the Swedish snack.
Salty sticks. That's just pretzel sticks. That's just pretzel sticks, lady.
And one of the biggest part actually of the sound is my table creaking, dragging against the floor, and also a chair.
That actually does sound really creepy. Honestly, the sound tech for the creaking kind of really came in clutch with those improvised sounds. That was pretty smart.
I also recorded teeth. It sounds a bit like bones, maybe, when the mob is walking. So it's
Yeah,
What do you mean by teeth?
biting, right?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Unless you've got like a bunch of baby teeth and you just put them into like a pill bottle, like you collected your baby teeth, and like you just put them in a pill bottle and shake them around like a maraca. I could see that working too, but I like the whole biting a bit more than being creepy and keeping your baby teeth. you gotta give that to the tooth fairy. Get your money.
So we
Get
wanted
that
to
bread.
make the biome very gray to give this very eerie feeling, right? And with these gray tones, a very fitting new wood set was going to be a white-colored wood set.
Dude, the
And
white
this is
wood
something
looks
that players
so
have wanted
nice.
For a long time.
Oh, dude! Oh my god, that's fucking awesome!
Yeah, I'm super excited for the pale oak wood set, especially that in a lot of places.
Oh my god,
people
you could do a lot with that.
paint their fences white, for example, for a white picket
I was just about to say white picket fence. Dude, finally.
fence, and that will be exciting for a lot of players to actually represent themselves.
Yeah.
And then we also have like the hanging moss. And you can bow in it. so
Dude,
it's
the
really
house looks
usable.
so
I
good.
think, like, you
I can make so many Halloween builds
spray it as
now.
well and maybe put it in a greenhouse where things hang from the roof, or like a wild garden. Something like that would be really fun to build with it. I
Yes,
think.
it would be.
Yeah, and it's also really unique carpet moss because it also spreads all over the sides of the
Oh.
bricks, so
Oh, we could do some really cool spooky builds with this. We could make some really, really cool spooky builds.
and that also looks really great.
I like that a lot.
We look for a lot of inspiration, so we've looked at all these kind of different forests all over the world. A tree that stood out was like the willow tree, like because it's very hanging. There's a lot of
Oh, that's what they're going after. I love willow trees. We have willow trees where I live. They're so pretty.
like drapery, and it feels.
I like how they hang down.
Very eerie.
Oh my god, I've seen a tree like that in real life. They're so gorgeous. I think willows are one of the most beautiful trees. They really are. They're up there with cherry blossoms.
Then we looked at like Spanish moss. This was like the inspiration for the pale hanging moss that we used in the biome eventually, because this gives this like drapey feeling
That
without being
is
willow
really
trees.
cool.
And it was a little bit more versatile and flexible to use in the biome, and could also be used as like building blocks.
I do hope they add willow trees eventually. I think that'd be so cool. That is such a weird contrast that they added.
Super excited to see what you do with these new features and the new game drop.
Yeah, I'm very excited
We
for
want
this, to be
create connections
honest.
between features because the Minecraft world is an ecosystem, and we really
Aw, shit. I just realized I'm gonna have to travel so far to get to this biome now. I don't know if y'all know, but I play on my world. I have like this huge world, and I played for like 30 hours just trying to collect every wood.
wanted to feel.
I'm not looking forward to
And
finding
the creaky
this.
part and its puppet creaking, it really has a new way of creating this kind of connection. So it's gonna be really fun to see you all experiencing it. And
Yeah, it's gonna be
coming
interesting.
to snapshots, previews, and betas very soon.
Oh, nice! It's gonna be in the snapshots and betas.
So soon you can all try it out.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Villager number 9 here. Sorry for interrupting again, but
Oh.
villager number 15 and I have just escaped from the spooky forest.
I
And
see.
I'd just like to state, like I said earlier, that I was right. There is in fact a monster in the woods that looks like wood.
It's the
and sounds
creaking.
like wood. What? That's a lie. You didn't believe that at all. Many didn't believe me. But in
Where
my
is
heroic
it?
foray into the spooky
It's gonna
forest,
come out of the
I,
forest,
villager
isn't
number
it?
9, single-handedly discovered the creature that I shall now name the Crunching. It's called a creaking. It literally just said its name.
I think this is like from a YouTuber. I think this is from like Villager News or
Maybe
something. I
should
think
go
that's the
into
name of the
Monster
dude.
Hunter. I'm clearly very good at it. Villager number 9, Monster
Oh, there it is. There's the creaking.
Hunter. It's got a nice ring to it. Well, sorry to interrupt the show again. Now back to Minecraft.
Lol. I actually really like the creaking. I think it's so cool. I think it's such a unique mob. I'm really happy they added something like this to the game. It's so different. It's definitely a really nice change and a good change in a good direction.